All right, we're live at the K&S Garage again. We're still talking about the Z06 brakes and getting them on my Z51. We're going to go with track days. Hopefully here at the end of the month, we'll run one more weekend with the Z51 stuff, and then we'll probably do the swap after that, at least in the front for sure. Just a couple of final notes. It used to be, if you were just getting out there, you might run the Brembo pads. They used to be made by Rotor. They would be what they call an HP 1000 compound. Everyone would always say, is that the same as the DS 2500? Sure, maybe. Rotor's or Brembo's not admitting to that, but I think ever since the copper-free stuff happened, Brembo had to change their supplier. These are getting these out of Mexico, and you can tell it still has a GG friction code, which is pretty good. But I mean, it's got a sensor notch. That means sensor notch on that one too for a car that doesn't have wear sensors. That means they're using these pads probably in some of the Cadillacs, so it's they're just getting their money's worth. Anyway, that's that. One further note: the rotors. This is probably the fifth rotor that GM made. It's 372 millimeters by 34 thick. In this case, on the C8, it's a pretty wide air gap. It's a pillar vane design, as you can see in there. Same hardware configuration. They got the sleeve on there for the bobbin, etc. So we already have rotor rings to replace the outers for both the front and rear. You can see we have two options right now, the Giradisc slotted and DBA. And we'll compare them. They're obviously going to be quite similar. Both should be 72 vane disc, curved vane, not pillar vane. Obviously, there's a much stronger or higher vane density, a little bit thicker of a cheek, and we weighed the factory disc at about 18 pounds. I'm guessing this might be a little bit more. Let's get that zero soon. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, that puppy's 24 pounds. That's good mass. That saves you money. This one probably about the same, feels the same. Yeah, 23 and a half, 24 also. So you're definitely getting a little rotor mass up front. Maintains the floating design. We're going to give you new nuts and bolts. That's protocol for swapping rotors. And I would go through all this assembly process again, but I've already done it. You can look at one of the other Camaro or Giradisc or DBA videos to see how that's done. It's pretty basic, not trivial, but easily within your reach. And we have, again, front and rears from Giradisc, just fronts from DBA at the moment. We'll probably find out at SEMA when they might get us a rear disc. So we'll finish up the front swap shortly, make sure everything gets on the car fine, and then attack the rear. It'll be a little bit more work. All right, thanks for listening.